Hello, 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 my Tatiana's Tears Forever 24's family. How is everyone doing? How's everyone doing so far in 2023? I hope you're excited because I am. I hope everybody is doing well because I am. I'm doing good. And like I said, I hope you all doing well. So far in 2023, you already know what I've been saying. Let's knock it out the ballpark. Let's keep pushing forward. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Come on now. This is my Tatiana's Tears Forever 24's family. Let's continue on doing well and pushing forward. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Okay, first of all, I want to thank you all. I want to thank my family, my watchers, my subscribers, my supporters. I want to thank you all for just being here with me, helping me through my journey. I'm helping you through your journey. You are helping me through mine. I thank you all so much. I have to say, I thank you so much for being here for me, helping me through my journey, supporting me, just supporting me. I had to say that. And also, I do want to say, for the ones that know you subscribed, if you subscribe to my channels, make sure you hit the little bell, the notification, that you can get notified when I upload a video. I don't know if everyone has did that. So make sure if you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell, the little picture of the bell, the notification button, to notify you when I've uploaded a video so you won't miss anything. So make sure you do that. And also, if you're just not a YouTube person, if you are a Facebooker, some people are a Facebooker. I have that Tatiana Harris page up and running. I have been on that page, so it's Tatiana Harris, Tatyana Harris, Harris. That's Tatiana, Tatyana Harris. I wish I had the picture up where you can see the picture. Ugh. But it's Tatiana Harris. Yeah, if you look at it, you're gonna see my picture all up and down there. So that page, you have better access to me like daily. Just good morning. I do post my YouTube on that page. So if it's better for you to hop on Facebook and see it, like you can follow the page. Make sure you follow it. Don't send a friend request. Just hit the follow button and you're gonna see everything. So just follow the Tatiana Harris page. And I do post my YouTube, my daily motivations and my sessions. And so that's a good way for you to share them. Share them off of the page. I don't know, Mama G, have you been sharing them? I don't know if you can. I know Mama G is definitely on the page. I don't know if she has been sharing any of the YouTube channels. I don't know if you can. I think you can. Just let me know if you can or not, or have you been sharing them. But share them off the page, and that way other people can see them. You know, other people that's going through can see them, so share them. If it's a session that you really like, share it. That way it'll be on your page where you can just go back to it instead of keep logging into YouTube. So if you are a Facebooker and that's better for you, go to the Tatiana Harris page. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up on here and just show you the picture right quick and see if y'all can remember the picture. Let's see if I can show it to you. Sorry, you all. I didn't think about that when I okay. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, it's Tatiana Harris, Forever 24. You're gonna see Forever 24. You're gonna see that. That's my twin. Everybody should know what she looks like by now. So it's Tatiana Harris. And you're going to see, when you see Forever 24, that's the page. So if you are more of a Facebooker, I share the videos faithfully on the page. So you have a lot of my videos on this page. So that may be better for you all. I need to go back to what I want to do my session about. So I did want to let you all know that. Okay. I did want to let you all know that the YouTube, hopefully you all have subscribed. I hope you have subscribed. If you don't know how to, ask someone, hey, how do you subscribe to this channel? Because once you get on there, hit the subscribe button. I would like for you all to start liking it also. I don't get any likes. I would like for you just to start liking it. Like, it's the thumbs up and the thumbs down. Hope I get all thumbs up. So just hit the thumbs up to let me know you liked it. I would love for people to make a comment. But like I said, I know a lot of people don't want someone to know who they are. So that's fine. But I won't know who liked it. So if you do the thumbs up, do a thumbs up. I need some likes on there. I really do. YouTube want me to have some likes. I got the views. I need some likes. Thumbs up. Just hit the thumbs up. Mama G, hit the thumbs up. When you look at it, just hit the thumbs up. Because I always do. And sometimes I be the only thumbs up on there. I always have a message. Sometimes I'll be the only message on there. I'm like, where everybody at? I know you looked at it. Say something. But I do understand. I ain't gonna keep on. I'm almost 7 minutes in. I'm just chit-chatting. So yes, I wanted to tell you all that. Subscribe, like, start liking them. You don't have to comment yet. Hopefully you will. But like, subscribe, share. Those one of the main things I need you all to do is share, because there's so much going on and so many people need this content. And also the Tatiana Harris page, Tatyana Harris. I just showed you the picture. You see Forever 24. Excuse me, y'all. There I go. When it's getting late, my voice started changing, my nose started getting red. No, need to be in the bed. Yeah, if you are a Facebooker, that's better for you. Y'all, ooh, I'm gonna be so embarrassed when I look back at this. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna dive into a memory of Tatiana. Since this Tatiana Tears Forever 24's page, this is about that young lady back there, my little angel back there. It's all about her. Okay, I'm gonna dive into a memory of her. This is gonna be a quick memory, but it's gonna be a memory the day before she passed away. Like I tell everybody, I saw her the day before she passed away. I don't know if I told this memory before, but this is the one I just want to tell today. She called me early Saturday morning, like 6, 7 o'clock. I answered the phone. She said, "What you doing, Ma?" I was like, "Nothing. You gonna come see me?" I was like, "Yeah." I didn't even question. I didn't even, like, why you calling me so early? And I was like, "Yeah, okay, put my clothes on." And, you know, she called 10 times before I get my clothes on. "You still coming?" So, okay. I came right on. And we rode and we sat and she was eating Church's chicken. And I think I told the story too. She was looking good, had on her new clothes, had on some new shoes. She had some white little tennis shoes and white shorts, white shirt and like a little blue jean vest jacket. in her little white purse, baby. She was matching. And her ponytail was up. Me and her did have a ponytail. We looked like twins. And I was trying to get the little jacket up off of her, but she wouldn't give it to me. And so we was sitting there. We was talking to her little friend. And I think they call her Juicy. I don't know her real name. And she was telling her little friend that she was coming on back to the house and was trying to encourage her friend to go home to her dad. And her friend was out there gathering up some clothes or whatever. And then she was looking at me, Mom, you gonna take her home? I was like, where she staying? In East Memphis. I'm like, you're not taking her to East Memphis. But she was in her last days. She was trying to encourage her friend to go home like she was getting ready to come home. She was going to wash up all her clothes and she was just going to come on back to the house on that Monday. So that's when I found out she passed away Monday. She passed away Sunday. Didn't know until Monday. So it's like Monday meant something. So that was my memory. It's my last memory of her. Seeing her, I'm just so glad that I didn't question anything. I came on, I saw her, I did what I had to do for her and whatever. And she said she loved me and kissed me and loved me, and that was it. And I'm so thankful and I'm so proud of that memory. That's why I tell y'all, be thankful and proud of the memories that you have, even though you don't have them here. Let's be thankful and proud. That's what I mean in the morning times. Be thankful. Because guess what? If I didn't show up, I wouldn't have had that memory. I would have been having regrets. Why didn't I come? Have good memories. So be thankful of the memories of your loved ones. Let's be thankful, y'all. That's what's going to get you through. Just being thankful. Thank God that I have these memories of my loved one. That I can have them, that I have the sound mind to have memories. Like, let's be thankful for whatever it is. Let's do that. Okay. And I want to say I love you, Tatiana. I miss you. And I will never, ever in this lifetime forget you. Never. Okay. Done with it. Okay, this it's gonna have to be a session. It is a session. It's gonna be like I'm finna teach y'all some English lesson. I know it's gonna be long, but it's okay. It's okay. My last session was long. It was 40-some minutes, and I didn't even get that many views. I think about 20 people looked at it. They probably looked at like 45 minutes. I ain't finna look at that. I told y'all to pause for the cause and come back, but I guess they didn't. But it's okay. I'm gonna talk about two things, and one of them, I had second thoughts of talking about it, but I think I need to, because I just think some people need this. Some people need it because they need to understand what's going on. You need to understand how to move forward and what to call certain things. And they may not like this word, and you may not understand it right now, but we may disagree, and I can beg to differ. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This is how I see. This is how I see things. Using the word burden. What does it mean? Burden. We're going to talk about burdens in the healing process. These two things tied together. And it ties together. I'm going to tell you how and why. Okay. The word burden. People think that's a bad word. Burden. Burden? And it's really not. So, I'm going to read the meanings, because it's different meanings of this word burden. And I'm going to tell you what's going on. Okay. Burden could be a noun. And it's a load, typically a heavy one, a duty, or misfortune that causes hardship, anxiety, or grief. A nuisance. Here's an example. The burden of long-term illness. It says a duty of misfortune that causes hardship, anxiety, or grief. A nuisance that, okay, the example was the burden of long-term illness. Okay. The other one is the main responsibility for achieving a specific aim or task. Example, the burden of establishing that the cost was unreasonable. The burden of establishing that the cost was unreasonable. That's the burden. A ship carrying captivity tonnage. The schooner Wyoming of about 6,000 tons burden. Whatever that meant, but that's the meaning of a burden. Okay, the burden, the main theme of guest of speech, book, or argument. The burden of his views. That's a burden. It could be a verb. Load heavily. She walked forward, burdened with a wooden box. I guess that's a burden. Okay, cause someone hardship or distress. They were not yet burdened with adult responsibility. Okay, here's another one. It's the same like other definition. A burden is a heavy load that is difficult to carry. If someone burdens you with something that is likely to worry you, for example, a problem or a difficult decision, they tell you about it. Example, we decided not to burden him with the news. It could be a synonym. Weigh down, worry, load, tax. And these are words that can describe burdens. Okay, here's the definition. It says it's a noun in the sense of trouble. Definition, something that is difficult to bear. Having more responsibility to work felt like a burden to him. That's an example. Synonyms, these are words. Trouble, care, worry, trial, weight, responsibility, stress, strain, anxiety, sorrow, grievance, milestone. Those are examples of burdens. Okay, I know you want to like, what's she talking about, burdens? What burdens got anything to do with what we're going through? Okay. Some people may not like what I'm finna say, and you may say I'm wrong, but I think This is my example. Okay. Not everyone lost their loved one in a certain way. Everybody is different. How can I explain it? How I lost my daughter may be different from how you lost your daughter. What I was going through with my daughter may be different from what you was going through with your daughter, child, son, or mom, dad, or whatever. Okay. Some people, lost babies and kids wasn't sick or didn't have illnesses and mental illness or whatever. So this may not apply to you, but like may apply to me. My daughter had a mental illness. It was rough. It was rough. And when she got a little older, it got rougher, especially when she became an adult. She could travel and go places, So also, if you have had a long-term sick child, you took care of that child like nonstop, for years or whatever. That was a lot. That was a load. So those are burdens. The person wasn't a burden. The situation was a burden. And like how you can heal knowing that God, what they say, God ain't gonna put no more on than you can bear. And you had those burdens for years. He took them away. It was a burden on me that my daughter was walking the streets like mentally ill. I used to, it's 21 minutes in, y'all. And I know I got to talk about this, and it may be an hour, I'm sorry. But I just got to keep it real. I got to keep it real. I just didn't sleep at night. The phone would be right up under me. And if I get a call 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm answering the phone. Or if I missed a call, I'm scared, I was afraid that Tatiana may have got murdered or something happened. I couldn't go out. I couldn't do nothing. I'd be worried at work. I get out of work looking for her. That was a heavy load on me. It was a burden. The situation was a burden. She wasn't a burden because that was my daughter. The situation was. It was so much that God didn't see for me to keep going on with it. So sometimes you got to know in the situation that you've lost your loved one and you did all you could, especially if your child was sick. You did everything. You watched that child sick. You slowly watched that child die. The situation was a burden because you stopped your life to take care of that child. The love that you love your child, you stopped everything. Because I know I did. To take care of your child. But you got to look at right now, even though you don't have your child or your loved one, especially if they were sick, and you hated to see them like that, and you saw them just go down. Like my daughter, she was sick, mentally ill. I look at the Tatiana that I raised, and I look at the one that was there. It wasn't the same. So I hated to see her like that. It hurt me. But guess what? I don't miss worrying. I don't miss not getting any rest. I don't miss the thoughts I used to have in my head like, oh, Lord, somebody may find her brutally murdered or bloody everywhere. I may, I don't know how she passed away right now. But they said she looked like she just went to sleep and then woke up. I'd rather hear that than saying, hey, she was brutally murdered or whatever. But anyway, those are burdens that I don't miss. I miss her, but I don't miss the burdens. So in order to move forward, you have to realize God lifted that burden up off me. You got to know that that weight is off your chest right now. So know that that weight is off your chest and know that it's time to heal. God says it's time for you to live. He gave you this task. You did it. Now it's time for you to heal. Okay, let's heal. We're not going to never forget them. Now those burdens, the situations are not there anymore. Even though your loved one is gone and you miss them, the burdens are not there. The situation. So I don't want nobody to think, oh, my child wasn't no burden. It ain't the child, it ain't the person, it's the situation was a burden. It had you to stop your life, even though you didn't mind it. Some of you all probably did. You had to do it. Some of you didn't mind doing it. But it was a burden, and the burden is lifted. God says it's time to move forward. It's time for you to live. You did your job. You did your task. It's over. They're in heaven now. I know my daughter in heaven. When you know your child in heaven, you know your child in heaven. So what, you don't have nothing to worry about your child in heaven. And you, guess what you're doing? You're loving on the memories. You're loving on every memory. That's what's going to get you through. Stop asking why. Now, these are the steps. Stop asking why. They're not here. The burden is lifted off of you. You know the weight off your chest. And now you just, now it's like, I got to heal. And I'm just loving on these memories that God left for me. Okay? So the healing process, here we go with the healing process. Sometimes we don't even know that we're healing. But we are. Here's where you start. When you wake up in the morning, you're happy. You're waking up, you're not thinking about the death of the loved one. Because when they first passed away, it's the first thing you wake up with the sick feeling. You're thinking about the death. You're going to wake up not thinking about it as much. Some days you're not going to even think about the death at all. You're going to probably think about them. You're not going to think about the death at all. This means, guess what? You're healing. You're healing. But you have, sometimes you may think about, oh, I didn't think about so-and-so today. There you go. Making some steps backwards. I said move forward. Just because you didn't think about that person or didn't think about them all day or cried all day, don't mean you didn't love them no less. And they gonna get mad at you if you didn't think about them. See, that's what's going on. That person looking down on you from heaven, and they don't want to see you cry. They want you happy. They're not gonna be mad that you're happy. So don't say, oh, today I didn't cry over. They're going to really think that I didn't love them. Their spirit is all around you. Their spirit is all around you all day. They know what you're doing. They know how you're feeling. They know they want you to go head on and move forward. They don't want you laying around sick. So that's the part of the healing process, when you're not waking up thinking about it every day. When you're able to go ahead on, put your clothes on, and go over so-and-so house, somebody called you over, that means you are healing. That means you are moving forward. Let's not make no steps. Let's not make steps backwards. They're not here anymore. The spirit is here. But just because you're happy doesn't mean you don't love them. That means God say, hey, it's your time. It's time for you. And that's what it is. He lifted those burdens. Sometimes we have to look at it like that. I talked to this lady at work, a coworker at work. And I hadn't seen her in a while, but I didn't know her husband had passed away. And she didn't know my daughter had passed away. And we just talking. And I was telling her about my channel. And I tried to explain this to her about the burden. And she's like, oh, no, my husband wasn't a burden, because she's saying that what happened, how she had to take care of him to the end, everything. He wasn't mobile, he wasn't moving, he wasn't doing nothing. And I said, God lifted that. She said, oh, he wasn't a burden. I said, no, hold on, the situation. And she came back and she thought about it. She said, you know what, you're right. God lifted that burden off me. It was a lot on me. She came back and said, you're right. You're right. She said, you know what I thought about it? I wonder would he have done the same thing for me. So some people may not understand this content, but she came back and she said, you're right. And it's not the person that was the burden of the situation. And that's why I read that to you. I want to read it over because it's 31 minutes in and I got to hurry and get up off of here. I want you all to look at this again. The person is not the burden situation. Everybody, this is not, you know, everybody didn't have to go through this, but I went through it. Mental illness is something serious. Yeah. Having a sick child is something serious to see. And you're going to go, so just know that God loves you and he lifted that from you. He loved you enough. He ain't going to put no more on you than you can bear. He loved you enough to lift that burden off you. It was too much. It was a lot. I know my daughter wasn't no burden. She wasn't, but the situation was. It was controlling my life. I lived for that. I lived for Tatiana. I lived for her. Like, every day. I have to live for myself now. You know, I love her. I want her back. I want her back. But I have to live for me now. She's not coming back. What am I to do? I have to know that God lifted that burden off me. He lifted the weight off my chest. I don't worry as much as I used to. I hurt because I miss her. But the worry of that situation is gone. So just know the worry of whatever situation is gone. Okay? Let's move forward. Let's know that God loved you enough to lift that burden up off you. And now you're in the healing process. You're not worrying every day. You're not waking up crying. You're not thinking about the death every day. That means you're healing. That means you forgot them. You're healing. Okay? 33 minutes in. This is a session. Because it was on my heart to talk about it. And it was a hard thing to come out and talk about. Because I want y'all to continue on being here, but I want to be honest and tell the truth. I'm not going to fake the funk with anybody. Like I say, I ain't going to lie for you, and I ain't going to lie on you, and I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to keep it real. Okay? So let's think of it like this. If you went through this situation, you got to think of it like that. You got to think of it in a godly manner. Okay? It may be something else that I'm missing, but I had to get on here, hop on here. I won't say right quick, but it's 34 minutes in. Y'all may look at it for 34 minutes. I love you all. I love you all. If I forgot anything else, I'm going to do another session. This is a session. I love you all. I love you, love you, love you. Oh, I do. And I'm going to get off of here. This is Tatiana Tears Forever 24. I love you guys. I love you guys. Have a great beginning of 2023. We here together. We family. We family. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. I'm here to help. Love you guys. I love you guys.